Hey everyone, it's Joe, and today I'm going to be showing you just how to make something like this. So you'll have the, it's quite a cool. It's like the little iPod thingies, with like the silhouette. Alrighty, so let's get straight into it. So this is just an example of what it's going to look like. So what we want is just a picture of something. Like, let's go with this. And we'll just drag it in. Okay, so what we want to do is go to layers, make a new layer, and fill it. So press Control A, right click, fill. But firstly, you want to choose the color you want, and this one I'm going to make red, because I don't know, I like red. Okay. And I'm going to fill with foreground color and press OK. Now it's full of red, and we'll just drag that behind, double click on the background layer, convert it to a layer, and we can put that behind. Okay, so what you want to do now is zoom in a lot, like that, and we're going to use the pen tool and just literally trace around the whole thing. And I will come back to you when it's done. Once you get past the hair bits, it's a lot easier. Alright, so I'm finished tracing it, and now we're going to right click and press make selection. Make the feather radius 1 pixel. Okay, so now what we're going to do is go onto this layer and copy and paste it, just to make sure that it's what we want it. And we can go ahead and zoom out. So that's fairly good. Now what we want to do is just press Control and click on that. We will go to this, right click, and fill it with black. That is all. Okay. Wait, before you do this, duplicate the layer. I apologize. Then fill this with black. Fill black. Okay. So it should look like this. Now that's pretty good. That looks pretty decent. His face looks slightly odd there, even though that's what it's meant to look like. Yeah. Alrighty. So that's the basic. You could leave it at that, or you could do a couple of other things as well. Now, as you can see, that it doesn't look very good around the edges. But when you go into the actual pixels, it looks better. So, alright. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make this visible. We're going to zoom in, and everything we want white, we will trace. So I want the purple bits of his blade, purple, whatever color this is. Now this is going to be slightly annoying. I have an idea. Do everything, hold on. Get rid of all of this. Alright, I will come back once I'm done. Okay, so I've gone ahead and selected all the parts I want to stay black, and the rest, actually no I haven't, my bad. Just do this, little bits in here. It's really hard when you start zooming in this far. There we go. Alright, so that's all the parts I want to stay black. I'm going to make a selection with 1 pixel radius, and I'm actually going to go in here and delete it. Okay, so they go black. And then what? So see, that's all gone black. Okay. Then what I want to do is make another selection, which is all the parts that I want white. And because I've made those parts, hold on, my bad. This is copy those. Alright, because I haven't done this before. This is just like the first time I've ever done it, and I'm making a tutorial. Copy those from here, paste it into a new one, so you're left with that. All the black parts. Okay, and we'll leave that invisible for now. And so now we'll just copy all the parts that we want white. Okay, I'm just making it really rough. I'm just not planning to do a good job on it. I just really can't be bothered. If you guys find sex as well. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's make another selection. Press OK. Go on here. And click this. Select inverse. And delete everything. So you're left with that. Select inverse again. And fill it with white. Fill white. Like that. Then you'll be left with this, and that looks alright because you can see his sword. But then what's cooler is when you have these parts to it, which will stay black. Okay, now I'm going to click on that and then just control click on this, and then I'll just fill that with black again, like so. And you'll be left with that, and you can just go up and do the finishing touches by getting the brush tool and just getting rid of this. Like that, and you'll end up with this nice, awesome looking. Oh, my bad. Just go like that. Really cool looking blade there with the dots and everything. So there you go. Now when you fit that to the screen, it looks pretty good, and we can go ahead and make some text. So I'm going to call it I Captain or something like that. So I'm going to make this nice and big, not that big, probably 36, about that. Change the font to something like Calibri. That's actually a really good font. I Captain Hitsugaya. Sugaya, I don't know how to spell it, I'll just leave it out. But there you go, then you can move that over there, and there you have it. That's pretty much it. Like, I know it does, this is like just a simple one, and when you get really good at it, you'll get nice, and you get nice details and things like that. So it's really good, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. So there we go. I will see you guys in another video.